Good morning and welcome to XAM. I'm Sarah Moody.
And I'm Josh Allison. Coming up on today's show, we take a look at today's newspapers.
You will have the chance to enter our amazing competition later on in the show. Maddie will give us a quick roundup of today's headlines, and Lewis Fry gives us a cookery masterclass on how to make mince pies. But first, we have today's headlines in the newspapers. Starting with the Times, it's Michael Jackson's doctor guilty of killing singer.
That's right. Conrad Murray, personal physician to Michael Jackson, was found guilty of manslaughter by a unanimous jury in Los Angeles earlier today. It's believed sentencing will reach a maximum of 4 years in prison.
Yeah, Sun have gone for something similar with Thriller Killer. So do you think 4 years is long enough for the deed that he has done?
Personally, I don't think it is long enough because being a physician in the position that he is in, it was a very reckless decision for what he did.
And I hear fans are pleased about the verdict, which means they can mourn the singer's death in a more appropriate manner.
Absolutely. The crowds outside Los Angeles earlier today, outside the courtroom, were absolutely fantastic. They were relieved with the result.
And over there I see you have the Daily Star.
That's right. The Daily Star is going with the front page news of Jordan and Peter's new Jungle Rumble. This is over the alleged pair's reunion in the jungle later in the year.
Yes, so do you think it's a good idea for them to rekindle the love they first found on the show?
Personally, I think it's a bit of an interest to try and get back on the television, get back in the limelight.
So you think it's just for producers to create more money out of the show and boost ratings?
Yes, yeah, no, absolutely. Lots of people out there are supporting them. So yeah, it's just a way to get views back into the programme.
Okay, well that's our quick roundup of the headlines today. So now we pass over to Jordan Buckingham with the competition that you could enter this week.
It's that time of the week again, the time where Team X is giving you the chance to win one of our fantastic giveaways. This week we are giving one of our lucky viewers the chance to win a dream holiday to Bulgaria, a rundown old car, a spa day with Susan Boyle, and if that wasn't enough to tempt you, we are even throwing in a £10 note. For your chance to win, simply answer this question. Which talent show brought Susan Boyle to fame? Was it A, Big Brother, B, Britain's Got Talent, C, So You Think You Can Dance? You can call your answers to 0800 795 950. Calls cost £2 per minute and should last no longer than an hour. You can also text your answer A, B or C to 80900. Text costs £2. From everybody here at Team X, we wish you the best of luck in this competition.
Thanks, Jordan. Now over to Maddie with a quick roundup of today's headlines.
Thanks, Sarah. Here's all the global news today. Italian Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi faces crucial vote on the budget following concerns that Italy could be the next victim of the Eurozone debt crisis. The UN say that in Syria more than 3,500 people have died following months of anti-government protests. In the States, Michael Jackson's doctor, Conrad Murray, has been found guilty of manslaughter. He could face 4 years in prison and could lose his licence. In Australia, the Clean Energy Act has been approved by the Senate. 500 of the worst polluting companies will have to pay tax on their carbon emissions. And finally, British singer Adele has had throat surgery in the US. The operation fixed the problem with the star's vocal cords, which had previously meant she had to cancel tour dates. That's all the global news today, and I'm Madeline Hearn.
Thanks, Maddie. Now, mince pies have been the nation's favourite Christmas snack for generations. But how exactly can you make them in the comfort of your own home? Well, luckily for you, Lewis Fry shows you just how to do that.
Mince pies are a great Christmas time treat. So here's my quick guide to how to make these delicious delicacies.
Butter the dish. Flatten the pastry. Preheat the oven. Fill the pastry. Add a leaf. Time to cook.
Okay, well, I like mine well done. I can't actually eat any of these now because they're a bit hot and I'd have to fill out another risk assessment. So back to the studio.
Thanks very much, Lewis. And if you want that recipe, just visit our website at xam@ucreative.co.uk. Now, luckily for you, Josh, we have the mince pies here in the studio.
Look at that.
Would you like to take a bite of one of those?
I would love to. Thank you very much.
All right, I'll have one myself. Well, I must say, they are really, really good. Now, what do you think of that?
They are absolutely delicious.
Brilliant.
Lots of flavour. Brilliant.
Sorry, I have a massive mouthful. But that is all we have time for today. So join us tomorrow when we will have Example live in the studio with his new single. Have a good day, and from me and Josh, goodbye.
Goodbye.